Okay. So. Alright. So I thought it was a vast one we had done before, but when I sent my guys in, I saw a thing that I don't think I've seen before, and I said, oh, okay. So I pulled back. I loaded back. So we're going to run the vast thing first. As for all of these rookies. Hey there, Buster. As for all of these rookies, they ran around and fought ghosts. A lot of them got hurt, but I mean, what can you do? Okay, they fought ghosts. They used miniguns and first aid spray and flashbangs, and they were all able to unrookie, as you can see. I haven't named any of them yet. That's still on the docket, the to-do list. But they've got a start at least. And now, hey, there's Sup. The next thing that I've arranged is I've been saving up something for a while, and it's time we tear them open. And that is up here somewhere. Here they are. These guys. We're going to get a massive influx of high-level humans. And it's probably going to take a little bit of time for them to get all their upgrades and everything else in order. But since we're going to have new types of transformations, we're going to want a pile of these guys ready to go. Obviously, not all of them are going to be usable. Some of them are going to have way too low psi strength, some of them are going to have way too low bravery, but as long as at least a handful of these guys are usable, well, we'll see. Oh yeah, also I guess I got these. Also I guess I got these. I don't expect to get anything good out of the MIB crates, but, you know, never know. There might be something deep within it that's usable. Who knows? Alright. So, if we want to... go dirt. We're going to aim for 2 hours. Oh, wow, it actually takes a lot of these guys to get them... Wow. Huh. It actually takes more time to process these than I thought it would. Well, what can you do? Okay. So, the crates contained... 12 Illyrium. Oh boy, don't spend that all in one place. Oh well, there's a blaster launcher in there at least. You know, small launcher. Here's a couple of things. Alright. Okay. And we got... yeah, not much. We're just gonna keep processing these. There's the vast aerospace lab. Okay. Can I even scrounge up a good number of people for this? Sorta? Let's just hope that it's an easy mission, okay? Let's just hope it's an easy mission, because we don't have a whole lot to go around right now. Alright. Martial artists. Marines. Yeah, we might visit the vampire castle and then leave it. just to get my guys some more opportunities to get XP. It is a great place for all of these low-level guys to work on their ranged combat. See, look at this thing. I don't think I've seen this before, and I definitely haven't seen this. Do you think Doom Guy worked for Vast? Well. That's just a regular Vast guy. We don't care about him. Alright, so what we're gonna need to do... is we're gonna need to say hello. Oh no, he shot at me. I just want you to shut the door again. Shit. Well, oh well. Oh well. Let's see. I don't want to shoot him, so I will instead direct my ire this way. Vast is what we know about Vast so far. We've been getting messages from somebody inside the company. They had a big thing inside their company internally where they killed a whole bunch of their own people died mysteriously in all sorts of different management positions. Some sort of internal power struggle. They've been working with the Cult of Apocalypse. It seems like they were funding the Cult of Apocalypse, and they were providing them with their weapons and stuff. We saw a lot of that. And they've been working on weaponry that uses hell energy. So, this is an aerospace facility. Let's see. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this guy here. There we go. Door closed. Much better. Alright. You are going to go here. I'm going to just pocket that. And... bonk. Darn. Oh well, so much for him. It happens. Alright, can somebody do something about that guy? Did they recolor the Planet X stuff to make these cactuses? Did I mention X cacti? Maybe it's my imagination. So yeah, those are the things we know about Vast currently. That said, there may well be more to this. There may well be more to this. Since we can infernalize our own troops, you can bet that Vast has figured that out too, so they likely have superhumans. And since their technology is an ongoing development, they can easily have stuff we haven't seen yet. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some kind of plasma tank from them. I wouldn't be overly surprised if they had other tricks. if the BFG 9000 is in this game, and I don't think it is, but if the BFG 9000 were in this game, these would be the guys making it. Could be, could be. I don't know. We will see what we find in here. Uh-oh. Hey, you jerk. I think, okay. Alright. Man, the desert sure slows us down. Surprise! Hey, look, it's another one of these. Okay. Alright. I see. Well. You and your weird hell-powered chain guns. Ooh, that didn't do much. Alright, let's try again. Shotgun! Yeah, that's better. For a second, I was worried that the shotgun didn't have enough oomph to penetrate whatever it was they're wearing, but no, we're fine. What is this? What is this? Oh, it goes all the way up. Okay, it goes into the pipes. The pipes explode into fire. I'm gonna put someone up on the roof. What do we got going on up here? It's a lot of satellite dishes you got there. Alright, we can jump down here next turn. No viable trajectory. There. Oh, he died? But I stunned him first. Must have gotten a high roll. Oh, well, it's fine. Oh, look, we even broke the chain link fence. Miniguns are great. Even if I'm using them just for practice because we've got laser ones, they're still good. Just go. Go for the door. I think this place has a low population. Let's hope there's at least one more scientist. I think I've already got the scientist from a previous mission, but couldn't hurt. Yeah. It looks like it's all built around this structure in the middle to me. Hey there, John. Oops. Oh, there's one. Good. We'll make sure we capture that guy. Ooh. Okay, Marine's on the first floor. Security up here. Alright. Let's see. This looks like a job for Kukri. exploded. Oh my gosh, do they use proximity grenades? This would be the first time we've ever seen an enemy use proximity grenades, if it is. Alright. Well. Pretty sure we already had her. Alright. Meanwhile, downstairs. Hi, guys. Done. Just the one guy that happened to be outside on a smoke break. Alright. Oh, there's a guy. Hello, Mr. Scientist. What new wonders were you developing in here? Anything we could use? Oh, there's an open door out over here. Somebody get on that. Can't let anybody escape out the side. I'm gonna cut into this and see what's in it. Alright, nobody outside here. There's a ladder over there. That only takes us up there. Well, we'll go up there anyway. The top floor is being stormed by a different group, so we don't have to worry too much. I could release a whole bunch of cyber mites outside of one of these. I suppose I could just have you cut through a wall. Next turn, you could just cut in right through here and be on that side. That sounds like a great plan. I think they've been using proximity grenades. So those are some chain guns. Ooh. Man. If I had cyber armor, this would be hell. But I don't use cyber armor anymore, do I? Okay, all is well. Huh, looks like you guys hurt yourselves. Oops. Well, you're already doomed. If you kill this thing, it just explodes and finishes you off. Oh, also, shotgun. I wonder if we'll see the super shotgun. It would just kind of be a regular shotgun with two barrels that hits hard. Or maybe you just make the imps weak to shotguns. The imps and other Doom enemies would all just be vulnerable to shotgun damage, low armor. Then it wouldn't matter what shotgun you used. Well, you could make them resistant to certain damage types and leave them with a weakness to kinetic. Oh, why, hello there. Well, looks like there's still 2 doors in the back we gotta check out here. Alright, now the big fight upstairs. Slitch slash, I was taking a bloodbath. You're next. I bet this scientist will surrender. But I've been wrong before. Who knows? Oh, there's something here? That's up another floor. Oh, that wall was resisting. Alright. You'll run up there next turn. Meanwhile... Blurp. Alright, another guy down. Oh, hello, what's this guy doing here? Magma weapons are superior! Although I really, really still love that fast gun. That fast rifle was so good. Alright. That's right! Panic! Maybe not blow everything up. We're still inside this building, and I would rather not the whole thing explode. They die. My guys are just fine. Alright, let's see. There's one there. Okay. This guy somehow did not blow himself up. I don't know how he managed to avoid self-destruction, but he did. Okay. Well, let's see. Darn. You try to be gentle. What is this? Oh no, it's a portal to hell, isn't it? Uh-oh. I bet it is. I bet they've got an open portal. You know what's a great source of green energy? Hell! Yes, those ever-burning fires. This is a great idea, guys. You don't have to combust anything. You know, yeah, sure, horrible things crawl out once in a while, but, you know, no big deal. Oh yes, there has to be exploding barrels. Lots of them. Let's see. Oh, that one actually has panicked. I feel like they should be close to surrender by now. Alright. I wasn't expecting to go to a place where sanity drain is an issue. So this could actually be a little bit of a problem. Yeah! Air Force has entered the lab area deep underground. Make sure to capture the leading researcher alive and then secure this location so our agents can download all data from the servers. Okay. Take the place, capture, so it's deep underground. Okay. I thought I was gonna... Alright. Well, that's fine. Want to try out the power mace? I think it's a bad weapon. But we could give it a try. Oh, is that money? Secret files? Secret files? What am I supposed to do with those at this point? Huh? Alright, you know what? This is fine. This is all fine. Uh-oh. 2 elevators? Uh-oh. Alright, we're looking for a head researcher, are we? Alright. Well, this is a pretty good starting spot. Meanwhile, how's this? Okay, 1 researcher. Alright, guys, pour in. We're going to deploy from here next turn. Oh, I guess that's true. That's fine. Position yourselves. We're going to deploy like crazy in the coming turn. Man, these new hires have so few time units, despite all their time in the gym. It's rough. Well, scientist got himself blowed up. What is all of this? What is all of this over here? Okay. Alright. It's not big. Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. It's got 2 floors. Okay. You missed. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay. I don't see anybody that looks like a head researcher. Maybe a foot researcher. Nobody I'd consider a head. need 22. Yes, that one was terrible. I should see myself out for it. Alright, let's see. So, we've so far seen them with green armor. But they could get better armor than that, you know? That should just be their lowest level of marine. If we're following Doom logic. Alright, I could do something about that. Now. Hello. With all these corners, this is a great place for melee. No. We're going to... Man, this place is just tricky to sweep. Maybe rather than a proper sweep, we'll go with a chaos method of clearing it. We'll just have guys everywhere. Gently now. Oh, that guy. Alright. Okay. I see, I understand. Okay. Got him. Okay, that might be who we were looking for. Okay. Surprise! Oh. Shit. Oh. Well, why don't you try that power mace out? Yeah, that worked. Well, the mace is definitely doing what it's supposed to. 17 time units is a high price to pay for it, but at least it does what it's supposed to, huh? Alright. Hello? Okay. Different tile set goes a long way. There's one guy with a weapon that might be of some danger to me still. But I don't think there's much I can do about that. Oh, there's another one. Gone. Alright. Ah, you got this. Shotgun! That didn't work. Man, the shotgun is so unreliable. Ugh. Sometimes it's death, sometimes it's just kind of... Alright, so pretty much all we've left, other than this, are scientists. Unfortunately, that was our move. Honestly, I think we cleared about half the base in one turn. Hmm. Eh. Discard. Alright. Let's see. The Cybermite can go up and check here. I think I'll leave that to you. This is a wall. I guess you'll have to go around. This is going to be one of those things with a bunch of... Oh, shit, did you see that? You can... Oh, look at that. You can just fly right over those. These guys built their base weird. Really weird. What are they doing? Oh, somebody's injured on my team. Okay. Let's see. Ah. They got you, did they? Well. I can fix that. Well. Looks like you're gonna have to use whatever you got, man. Okay. Hello there. I'll just pick up a couple more of you guys. $25. Crouch. Alright. Alright. Why do you have time units missing? Did I use him for something already? Let's see. And crouch and fire. Got him. Okay. Another one down. Okay. What's in here? Okay, nothing. Nothing. There's a big room over here, though, that seems to be of interest. Oh, what's that? think I've done enough that will cause panic yet. Feels a little early for the panic, but my gosh, have we done a lot of damage, so maybe. Yeah, this is gonna be the head of the whole thing right here. Okay. So... Ooh, what's that? Shotgun. Hello there. I'm gonna go for the punch. Didn't work. Yes, the panic sets in. Okay. Alright, we'll be ready to storm this next round. We've arranged the troops. Meanwhile... Where'd that guy go? Where did he go? What the heck happened? He got away. Oh well. I think everything else is just clear at this point. Like, we kinda got this thing. Aha! That's where he went. That's where he went. Tricky shooting. Gotcha. Oh. Double thunk. So far, the mace hasn't killed anyone, so it's doing good. It's full of smoke. Why is there a smoke-filled room over here? Odd. Alright. Alright. You've been looking for an excuse to use that, haven't you? You guys manufacture these cool chain guns, but I bet you never get to use them. Stuck being in the lab all day. Oh! Ah, okay, and the other 9 surrendered. Alien entertainment? What's this doing here? Okay, fine. We got alien entertainment, I guess. We got 18... We got 27 captures. Well, I can't use that many. Alright. Well, let's see. Do we need fast plasma rifles? I don't think they're that great, but... whatever. The Doom Zone chain gun's kinda cool, though. Alright. Fast engineers, useless. Manager, useless. Military, useless. Space Marine. I need 1. Master Researcher. Okay, this is the guy. Yep. That's the guy we need. Oh, right. Yes, of course. Here you go. 2 guys. actually. That's a ton. So our guys get a little bit better. Whirlwind, warrior. Alright, that was great. Who are you and where do you think you're going? Ghosts again? Okay. Well, I suppose I'll have to go do something about that. Oh, right. Do I have any pilots left over here? I don't think I do. I don't think I have a single pilot in this base. So I need to... Okay. I need to find pilots and transfer them to the Bat Cave. Let's see. Unfortunately... Doggone it. Why are pilots so hard to come by? Okay. Ayus. Transfer to the Bat Complex. Okay, next up. Meanwhile, at SG-1. Okay, starting here. I remember when I could just use, AIs to pilot the planes. Okay, Amelia. Transferring. Amelia. Where's Amelia? Okay. I think I need one more. Here we go. ML. Alright, so that'll solve problems in the future. But that doesn't do anything about the problem of this thing flying this way right now. Oh, it's an MIB? Hybrid MIB meeting. Hybrid MIB meeting. So the MIB can meet the aliens, the hybrids can meet the aliens, and the MIB and the hybrids can meet. I see. A lot of meetings. Corporate life, huh? Hey there, Goose. Alright. Let's continue climbing these. That's fine. Yep. It's a secret meeting. Okay, well. Let's go check out this meeting. Find out what's on the agenda. I have fewer and fewer people capable of going out and doing things. Oh. Cool. Hello there. And what are you meeting about in the dark, in the night? I bet there's not going to be anything particularly interesting here, but I don't have any other leads on how to advance the hybrid stuff, so... Ha! Scored the hit. Alright. Oh, dear. Let's see. Alright. We found a house of a weeb over here. Do you think that the hybrids are all weebs? Hello there. Bonk. Alright, that's a dangerous looking rifle he's got there. Oh, do you think it's the MIB? Oh, you had roof access there. I was trying to go through the balcony, but I guess this works too. Darn, come on, just cut the... Thank you. Alright. In you go. Alright, meanwhile, on the ground, the admittedly slower moving troops. Man, you really feel the difference in the mobility. Okay. Walls are no obstacle for us. Oh, come on, the poster? Oh, I can walk through the poster. Oh, well that's neat. I didn't know I could do that. Alright. Alright. Arthur and Guv are the only ones of the new rookies that are still able to move. Everyone else is in the hospital after what they've been through. And probably need mental treatment too. Sanity. Hey there, Purple! Yeah? Well, I still don't know how to get Olympian. We'll find it inevitably, I'm sure. Ooh, that looks like a dangerous weapon you got there. Spinning fist. Alright. I don't see any hybrid here. So far, it's all MIB. All MIB all the time. Hmm. Alright, Gub, this is your chance. Good, Gub. Good, good, good. Alright, upstairs. I have effectively completely stormed this building at this point. There's literally nothing else. Where the heck are the hybrids? They were late for the meeting? Oh. We showed up on time, but the hybrids were late. And there's no sub-levels. Up here? Hi there. Okay. You ran into some trouble down here. Next to the Wario poster. Not a single hybrid. Huh. Oh well. More XP. More money. What's that? There's one thing? A dossier? Sure, why not? I'll take it. No, I don't need that. Okay. We're almost through this whole stack. Almost. Oh yeah, I really need to have the Dark Star fly around more. There's still an MIB outpost somewhere, and I'm gonna find it. As long as it's just one chrysalid, we'll be okay. My gosh, we're thin on soldiers. I still don't have a full crew for this. Must it be at night? No, it's okay. I've got cybermites. Alright, it's just a chrysalid. What's the worst they could do? A chrysalid and a whole bunch of people. Alright. Alright. Alright, point a gun that way. Point a gun that way. And point a gun that way. Alright. Meanwhile, from the sky... Well, let... Targets acquired. Alright. Hey, who let this guy on board? I don't care if he's a doctor. Right. Good. Good. Alright. Alright, we solved that one pretty quick before it got out of hand. Alright. Okay. Research time. Not here. Research time! Oh, Star Pistol. Where'd I get that from? Alright, start with the Master Researcher. All in. Does anybody else have any weird projects? Probably not. Let's debrief these Dimension X things. Okay, so we're going to get a huge influx of soldiers in that base now. And... wow, this is what Upteen Millions got us. It got us a pile of batteries. It got us junk. Maybe there's nothing in Dimension X left worth finding, huh? Uh-oh. Alright, yeah, I can sell some junk. Let's see, what do I not need? I have a damaged Juggernaut suit, but I don't have the resources to repair it. Alright, get rid of those batteries, first off. Top secret files are nothing to us. That's probably good enough, I guess. I don't want those either. Okay. The pilot starts spectral activity at the museum. Boy, this is what, the 4th ghost mission this month? The others have all been the common ones, though, but still, haunted houses, haunted farms, haunted everything. Alright, fine. I've actually been starting to suspect that the ghost line is unfinished. But who knows? Let's go pay this a visit. Alright, let's have a look through our equipment. So obviously that should be... You know what? Here, just have a laser. There you go. Here you go. Can work on that throwing accuracy to hopefully qualify for, here you go. To hopefully qualify for, martial arts training. You'll also need to punch things, of course. Oh, a whole new flavor of ghost. This one's based on a gill man. Oh, alright, is this the breakthrough we've been looking for? Is it a single ghost? Alright, hold on. I don't know how dangerous this thing is, but I'm gonna go with some of my speedier units on this one. Alright, 3 guys with lots of time units. Let's make it 4. Okay. I'm pretty confident you 4 can take this down. Which is why I'm sending in a 5th. Because pretty sure ain't good enough. And I'm gonna give you... the Ghost Catcher. Okay. Now, if I get ambushed by any surprises, we've got plenty of people. Oh, let's see. Ah, surprises. Yes. There were more of them than anticipated. And they're resilient. Antediluvian. Really? What was this museum storing? Pre-flood artifacts? Imagine the knowledge of history these ghosts have. I don't see those Aether guys anywhere around here, so that's good. Get 'em! We're probably gonna find an interesting artifact here. Ancient aliens, perhaps? Ghostly flesh and ghostly bone. I want that ghost neutralizer for this one. I've never seen a ghost this can't one-shot. I have now seen a ghost that can't one-shot. Okay. Okay. Well, that was different. It's been a while since we've had a new ghost to examine. Who examines ghosts again? I guess it was these guys. I know I have 2 ghost tanks. Might as well take care of this real quick. Oh, it said I had 1 more I could research, but I guess not. Oh, that's where the star pistol came from. Oh. I understand now. Darn. Why is this ghost not outputting light? They always output light. Strange. Have the ghosts suddenly evolved? No, never mind. Things seem normal again. Yeah, if there's suddenly a huge change in the ghosts, If the Aether guys do something and suddenly the haunted farms have completely different stuff going on. But that does not appear to be the case, so... I like that these invisible ones, you track them based on the light that they emit. Okay. Hmm. Not here. Alright, let's start with the antediluvian ghost. What are the vampires doing in Antarctica? How do they get there? Then again, for much of the year, it is dark all the time. And then you could just sleep when the sun becomes an issue. I guess it's not the worst place to vampire. As long as you don't freeze solid. Whoops. No, don't kill them with those. Deploying the cybermites actually got a kill. Alright. Factory City's getting tons of guys. Okay, the brightest and most ruthless individuals on vast payroll lead experimental projects concerning very unusual physics related to strange dimensions and psionic manifestations. These self-styled lords of technocracy rule over their scientific fiefdoms with almost full autonomy, always putting project progress before safety and ethics. Yeah, they don't actually have any psionic stuff or ghost stuff. But they are mucking around with strange dimensions. They're also not touching Dimension X. The vast threat. I'm gonna check out their Space Marine instead. Sleeping in the abyss of time, these ethereal beings threaten to shatter our perception of reality. They're unbelievably old, likely older than humankind. Therefore, although they are similar to human ghosts, they must have a different source, be it animals, some inhuman ancient race, or something else entirely. Instead of psychic attacks used by human ghosts, they focus their power into a spectral missile, which can easily incapacitate even a hard-boiled agent with a touch of madness. They also seem to hold substantially more energy than common ghost forms. Is that so? Are we going to encounter more from this direction? Alright, you guys look at the vast threat. Why is there nothing like a chrysalid or xenomorph in Lord of the Rings? Because Tolkien would have never imagined such a thing. Because Tolkien would have never even imagined such a creature. I don't think such an idea existed in the fiction of the time. Okay. You guys need something. Hold on, there's a resource that they're low on. I'm not sure what it is, but I'll just point my stuff over here and start transferring. Let's see, is it alloys? No, you got those. Elerium's a little low. Elerium always seems to be a little low. You got the conductive circuits. What is it you're missing? Well. Ah, there it is. We'll need that. Hybrid alien meeting, but you're just a fighter. I don't think you'd actually meet anyone. Xenomorphs? Xenomorphs were, was it Ridley Scott imagined those? They were a wild monster nobody had ever seen the like of, and John Carpenter's The Thing was another wild monster nobody had seen the like of. I have no idea where they got the ideas. Oh look, it's a sectoid in armor. We've got one of those in the past, right? I'm sure you're fine. Alright, you're in melee now. That makes this safe, right? Okay, and you're definitely dazed. Okay, yeah, we got you. We got you. This is safe, right? Probably. Alright, I need somebody with lots of time units. Alright, pretty sure I don't need this, but we went out of our way to make sure. Okay, no, I don't need him. Okay. Yeah, this is worth taking care. Nightmares? A necromancer's dungeon! 20 agents can participate. I don't think I have 20 agents. Hold on. Alright, let's take a look at the new hires before we go any further. So, I'm gonna mark this guy. He's coming with us. This one doesn't impress me much. But I'll take him. Some of these can be red shirts. We do need a red shirt department after all. Some of them are just too extreme. A liability. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, 90 bravery. Do you think the Necromancer's castle will have a dozen cakes in it? If so, I could fix some of these. There are some surprisingly usable guys in here. This isn't bad at all. Alright. So, more than I thought are usable. As we unlock new classes, I'm going to want these guys to go into them. transferring. Okay, you have to stay home. I have 4 slots, 3 slots, 2 slots, 1 slot. Well, I guess I can't fill that last one. Do I have any? Oh wait, actually I have 2 too many. Oops. Yeah, I don't have any weird sonic weapons lying around. Alright, a couple of guys with low size strength stay home. Well, this is gonna be interesting. Well, those with high size strength get the glove. Oh yeah, I also have to set up training. It's just a shame that Dirk isn't here for this one. Alright. I have not unlocked a lithium. Olympian. Nope. I have definitely not. Alright guys, we've invaded a vampire's castle. We do not have the power to fly in our dreams again. We can move very, very quickly, though. Is there a single boss monster in this place? Rather than a, bunch of little enemies? Well. But that's not the only thing in here. Well, we've taken out the Lich. Man, we move so fast in this realm. If only we could bring these forms into our other battles. What are they attacking? What's going on? That's weird. Great opportunity to get some melee skill in. Characters that would otherwise really struggle to do that. Not enough energy. Alright, somebody go rescue him. Alright. Alright. I'll just kind of distribute my guys everywhere and we'll see anything coming. There's probably only one lich. Liches aren't known for liking to share. And I'll leave some in the middle. No, I don't think I've ever found a Nephilim. Are we supposed to be defending the sleepers? From the nightmare monsters? I don't know, guys. I think this is a little bit outside of our jurisdiction, to be honest. I mean, the council thought we shouldn't even be handling Dimension X anymore. This doesn't seem to be hurting our sanity any, so... That might be the last one over there. What a weird place. Well, it says we didn't get that great of a score, but we got 4 of those and lost? Leather coats? Not any of those. And a dark staff! Okay, send it to SG1 to analyze. 4 cakes, though. Wow. And this allowed me to give a whole bunch of people a point of psi strength. This is like the best mission ever? Oh my gosh. We can take somebody who was kind of putsy and give them a bunch of psi strength now. Last time I gave someone a cake, they immediately died, but we could try again. You know what? I think this one's gonna get a name. I think we're gonna start with Red Shirt Hybrid. Yes, you, right there. Oh, we can instantly recover from an injury, regaining 45 days of usability. These physically and mentally impressive individuals have been selected and extensively trained for space warfare. Apparently, Vast has very bold plans for the future and wants to be ready for anything. The captive spoke of orbiting landing exercises he participated in and of advanced space vessels supposedly being used by Vast on a regular basis. Other than that, there isn't much we can learn from them. Okay, Vast is going to be in space. We've got space Nazis. We've got a moon base with the MIB. I think that this is going to go... I think I see what direction the end game is. While the details are still elusive, Vast is secretly supported by powerful council members. Okay. Vast, MIB, and Xcom are all council-supported entities. So we're going to have to defeat those two and come out on top of the pile. I see. The company cooperates on their behalf with cultists to design some sort of dimensional bridge to be used as a new energy source. The Vast is vaguely aware of the alien threat and conducts this research as a desperate measure to advance Earth's technological capabilities. To keep our planet safe from any mishaps, they moved their main lab to the moon. Despite their good intentions, Vast is clearly a mere tool in some bigger political scheme, which is most likely dangerous to Earth. Their mysterious sponsors' motives remain unknown, but their activity seems to be unauthorized as clearly illegal. Vast must be brought under control and thoroughly investigated. The key to it all must be located somewhere on their lunar facility. Okay, then. This is why they're so desperate. I see. This wrathful spirit possessed some fossilized remains of an ancient creature. So in a sense, it had a material component. It moves with halted determination and predatory keen. We cannot dispute the effectiveness it displays in combat. It bites with practically intangible teeth, ignoring armor, and roars with a psionically charged cry that disheartens its foes. Beyond this, it displays animal intelligence. The flesh outside is an illusion. Skin thick. This is how the beast viewed itself. While we cannot be certain of the actual species of the animal, the agents call it a T-Rex due to its squatting profile. Suffice it to say, it is not accurate. Okay. Alright. Okay, good, good. Can't use the Lost for anything, huh? Alright, ship it. Okay, new blood arriving. They do not need standard training, but perhaps a little psi training wouldn't be amiss. Okay, good. Okay. Man, I'm gonna have to name all these guys. Let's see. Transformations overview. Anybody who can should bio-enhance first of all. You need that strength, you need those hit points, you need those time units. Stamina matters. Next up. Ah, I need more mind control powers. Come on, guys. Alright. Things are going to be super mixed up. I'll name them all between. Whoa, shit! 5 of them suddenly qualified for Helix Scion. Alright. Mind control. We're going to be able to seriously mind control. We won't just be leaning on one guy anymore. That's enormous. And Bast gets gun kata. Okay, cool. Alright. That red shirt hybrid I gave the cake to should be coming back. Oh, right. I sent pilots over here. That means that you guys... Oh, this has been a crazy day. We've had all kinds of stuff. We fought a necromancer in a dream castle. Sectopod parts. Somehow we've never figured out how to assemble those. Let me see. Where's the hollow grenade? This should be... Oh, there they are. 100 hollow grenades. Psi strength, not skill. So 100 psi strength character would be shooting for 100 PSI. This device has inexplicably manifested itself after our excursion into some particularly dark parts of the dreamscape. To anyone examining it, it appears to be oozing with malice and may cause mild auditory hallucinations, typically described as the screaming voices of the dead. Okay. Is it single target? It does stun. Oh, man. No sanity, though. Interestingly. No sanity loss, so... There's an auto shot listed, but it's not listed here. I mean, I think that this thing is... garbage. Too much time units for a single shot. That said... It's in an exotic damage type, and it would hit pretty hard. A very high damage, armor-ignoring attack. I'm just gonna sink this into the sea. Yeah, get out of here with that. Okay, where's the guy I just gave the cake to? Was it you? It was you, wasn't it? Okay. Eat it. Eat it. Alright, you get a name! You're actually pretty strong. There you go. A good proper alien name for you. Alright. There you go. technically, yeah. So 70 isn't that great, honestly. It's not that great. But it's good enough to have a name. And if he can ever qualify for, what's he still need? He's got the TNI, he's got the pilot training, he's missing martial arts training. If I get him martial arts training, he could become a valuable asset. The Samuel staff? The one that makes imps? Well, I could. I don't remember where it ended up, though. Let me see. Where's the staff we just researched? Here. Oops. Okay, you've got the Staff of Heart Grip, which might be usable. Okay, there's the Dark Staff. Okay. You guys have nothing. Alright, maybe it was in here? I'm pretty sure that using the staff won't do anything, but we can try. I have no idea where that Staff of Samuel went. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the Staff of Samuel was associated with the Cult of Apocalypse, which gave me Infernalism. So, you want a scout to do a attack? Go ahead. Find one of my bases. Attack it. Huh. I really don't think these meetings are going to shake anything loose. They're having a lot of meetings. Alright. Let's see. Oh, he's gonna be down for a day. Well, we'll try the Stick of Samuel. I wouldn't be surprised if it caused self-damage. Okay, these new guys. Power suits. For now. Alright, this should be interesting. Okay, guys. You have really high size strength, and we are going to use that. That's right. Oh man, look at you. We're gonna get you all names. You're gonna love having names. This guy has no size skill at all. We gotta fix that. That might be holding him back from getting advancement. Alright, let's see. I will just give you guys some rifles. Call it good. You have an SMG. That's good enough, right? Probably. There you go. Here you are. Nice. Man, I need to have like a dozen more Necromancer castles spawn. That was great. Everyone who went got psi strength. Well, let's see. What is that, a unique weapon? The Staff of Samuel or the Dark Staff are unique weapons. There's a handful of unique weapons in the game. Well, let's see. Bonk. Oops. Let me see. Staff of Samuel. Let's give this thing a try. Where is it? Did I forget to load it up? You know, it did say in the description that it was against Xcom's interests to use it. Maybe we can't. Hello? It's entirely possible we're just not allowed to use it. Hello there. We're trying to be gentle. We're just not terribly good at it. Oops. Again. You know, on paper this is a terrible weapon, but in practice I kind of really like the power mace. Oh no. Hmm. Okay, good. Didn't hurt him. Good, good, good. Let's see. Ooh, that's a big thing. Hmm. Ah, Dirk. Why don't you go take that out for me real quick? Man, it feels nice to have mind control. To be able to really do what I mean. Now they're too busy fighting one another to deal with us. Ooh, what's all this over here? Four in a turn? Not bad. Let's see. I'll need someone over here for this, and I'll need someone over there for that. Is it like using Sauron's ring? It could be, I don't know. Yeah, we'll have the Dark Staff here soon. The Staff of Samuel seems to be a bust. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. On fire and everything. How dare you? heal him. Alright. Oh, I know what this place's layout is. Funny, I seem to have seen a building just like this before. I can't imagine where. Alright. Ah, yes, Dirk. You can save him. Save the new guy. Ah, it's not great. Let's at least carry him out of the fire. Really, even with your ridiculous strength, you can't throw far? Huh. Alright, there we go. Safe and sound. Maybe I should just burst through the walls. Alright. Uh-oh. Are they exploding themselves? They did. They exploded themselves. Alright, good work. Now the rookies in the back. Meanwhile... out front... let them panic. The Staff of Heart grip, of all things, looks like it has a good cost-benefit if you have high enough stats. Okay, there's one guy in the back who's a danger. Get him. Well, at least I injured him. Man. The hybrids were just supposed to have a little meeting. Yeah, look at what happened to him. Alright, let's see. You know what? This is fine. Oh, you woke up? Yeah, go inside. Sit in the back. Share a video? What video? Huh? Did I lose the thread of the conversation? Oh no. Well, we wouldn't want to be unsafe. I really feel like your name should be Evil. This lady here, I don't know, man. I don't know about her. I just read Evil Janet whenever I see that. Alright, surprisingly, that didn't end it. You know that we've got hell energy and we're making people infernal now, right? Not to mention the Dagonism. Supposedly we'll be able to turn our agents into vampires at some point. So yeah, all that's good, but we just don't want to do anything unsafe, like a Minotaur. You'll have to remind me what it was that you were talking about. Was it something that I just don't want to see? For the vampires? Maybe. I guess it depends on what some of the other agents are into. If they grew up on vampire novels, you never know. They might be into it. Okay, seriously, where's the heck the last of them? Go check this house more. It's probably gonna be one little flying saucer somewhere stupid. Hmm. Hmm. I think I won, but it didn't end. And now I'm just confused. Let's check the roof. Hey, you, go back to sleep. Oh, it was a leader. No, don't do that. I mean, I don't want to say it's bugged. It's probably just somebody... Oh, shit. Ah, here's the problem. What the hell? How'd you get in this? This can't even fit. That doesn't even fit in there. Okay, well, we found the problem. What the hell? Alright, it's fine. We'll just, hold on, I know who to send. Let's see. Yeah, you also. Ah! Okay. Go over here where you dropped your spear. Pick it up. Okay. Eh. Alright, next you! Good. Alright. Excellent. Lots of level up. Yeah, sectoid leader's got nothing to tell me. Okay, cool. Okay, there's the dark stick. So... where is it? Let's try a staff. Didn't the dark staff arrive? Didn't it just say? It's not a weapon. Oh, I haven't finished researching how to use it. That's why. Ah, okay. Alright. We're working on it. Using methods both crude and ingenious, the sonic device channels negative sonic energy into a concentrated attack. Using it effectively is possible for a skilled person, but extremely painful and debilitating, and therefore not recommended. I don't care if it's recommended or not. What do the doctors know anyway? I say we use it. At least once. Alright, there we go. Let's just pay this a quick visit and test it, and then we'll leave. I'm not ready to tackle this at the moment, but we can at least look at it. Alright, Jar Jar! You seem like somebody who should use this. Honestly, with the psi that I've got now, I feel pretty good about doing this base assault. I just need my guys to recover a little more. Alright. Ready? No valid targets. Okay, I'll just put him here. It counts as an enemy. The game can't handle there being multiple enemy factions, so it's not going to fight the other enemies. It's going to attack me on sight. Yeah. So Staff of Samuel, very useful. Interestingly, it does not cost any sanity to use. I wonder if the demon bodies have any value. I don't know. I guess it has a much higher stun cost, but the sanity cost is removed. But 2 sanity was never that big of a deal. But it hits harder, but this has an AoE, and the staff is single target. I don't know. Well, I mean, we're here. Somebody should probably... Well, that didn't work. Yeah, that enemy's pretty far away. Jeez, there's so few time units. No, we should probably go before our sanity gets messy. Wait, I got points for that? Okay. Well, Council thought that was cool when I did that anyway. You know, if you made the Men in Black a subservient organization to mine, humanity would be more efficient generally. Alright, let's have a look over here again. Another person qualifies for bio-enhancement. I think I'm going to take the time to name them and try to unrookie everyone before we attack that base. I expect to take casualties on it. That's part of the reason I've stacked so many people up. Alright! We got tons of people that we have options to Spartanize or Infernalize, but I think I'm going to wait to see the next options. Spartanism is really good. Like, holy shit, is it good. And Infernalism is honestly really good too. Spartanism is like the melee pick. This is just really freaking good all around, and it doesn't take any of your psi strength away. But I think Spartanism is better. The time units are just so good. But I'm gonna leave them as humans for now. Just ordinary humans. Alright. Magnificent! Yeah. Alright. Oh wow, he's got the 7th award for being old. The older you are, the more hit points you get. It's great. Alright. Still giving me vampire castles and not advancing. Alright, I made a few more flying suits. Maybe I feel like making more of those. Ah, grav modules. I see. Illyrium. Can't make people sleep with punches. Well, my Xcom team begs to differ on that one. Mummy abode. Oh, really? She could be the key to resolving the zombie crisis. Alright. Alright. Well then. Back in the water with you. In pieces. Well, I'm definitely bringing the carrier. Alright, let's sort. I need to sort by Sandy. High Sandy characters are gonna go on a little adventure. Low Sandy characters are just gonna be assumed to need to stay home for this. Okay? Okay. This should work. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Also, I'll put these two down. The mummy's abode is in Central America. I see. Yes, the AI filters know best. Oh, a dropship. On a retaliation mission in North America? That sounds like fun. I don't think that they're actually going to drop troops in my base. Your task is to take the ruler alive. Okay. Alright. Well. What are we gonna do? Your size strength's a little weak. That worries me. I'd rather not give you a heavy weapon. I'll give you the concussion cannon and this. Yeah, those who don't have high size strength need to be, Alright, this is probably a good cutoff. You're probably okay. So, for you, what are you gonna do? Good question. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna stick a plasma caster on your belt, too. That looks like a great loadout. We won't accidentally react fire our enemies to death. We're super deadly when we want to be, and we can catch big game if we wanna. Here you go, Ack. Oh, wait, no. Mind control. Yes. Alright, snipers are always good to have. Yeah. Yes, you're doing mind control duty. Whoa, boy. going to be doing this. More mind control. Perhaps more like that. Okay. I think we're just about ready. And yeah, you do whatever you want. Okay, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to load up a handful of these. Do you think they'll try to mind control one of these if I deploy it? So aside from zombies, I don't know what I'm in for. There could be multiple vampire queens flying around, or a whole bunch of vampire knights, or some new zombie I've never heard of. Or they could just throw like an entire room full of infectors charging at me. I think I've got a decent mix of weapons. I don't have an explode option. You know what? Just in case. Just in case something weird shows up. Or I need to explode an entire room in a pinch. Ah shit, there's one other thing I forgot to equip that's very important. I'm sure. It's actually going to be essential. So we'll come back to that in just a sec. Alright, just about everyone has their clone equipped. So you can just drop those unexpected. Okay, so you're about the only person who doesn't need this. What the heck is it? There it is. These. If we don't have these, our guys will probably cease functioning halfway through the mission. So everybody carry one of these. At some point in the mission, you'll begin chewing out on your own hit points for survival. But without it, they'll go crazy, lose half their time units, start panicking and dropping their weapons on the floor, and generally becoming unusable. Or barely usable. What? No, not that. Oh, actually, those are another question. We'll come back to that in a second. Okay. We have a few spares. That's great. Alright, you know what, Megamind? You can have these. I'm gonna specifically give them to the people with mind control options. There. Oh, it's a Shog area. Okay. Okay. Deep under the ground. Look, if you guys find a mask people are using to become vampires, do not put it on. Okay? I do have room in this cave to be airborne, so those who can should. Good, good. Alright. Okay, there's one floor below. Alright. We're going to use the mind control powers we've finally got heavily. We're just gonna go out there in a spray of lasers and death and mind control and just everything. Just try not to kill this mummy. Now my first big question is, how much sanity drain do we take every turn? This is a kind of a critical question. It tells me how much I have to rush this. Alright, you have 66. What wouldn't you need bees for? Haven't you seen Dr. Bees? Three. Alright, we'll just assume that's average. I've got about 20 turns. Alright. Not great, but not terrible yet. I don't really want to get ambushed by this guy the moment I step through here, so... Alright. Alright, there we go. Now you've all got something to think about. Okay. I'm not going to push everyone through all at once. Establish a beachhead first. Okay. Oh, hello. All right. Hello there! You've got a ranged attack, a melee attack. I don't see any vampires, and you haven't shown any psychic ability yet. Zombies are tough. Alright. Okay. Alright. So... yeah. I haven't seen any Strixes either. This thing seems like it wants to be the queen of its own little... Alright. You've now got 2 boomers. What are you gonna do about that? Oh, there's a vampire over there. Okay. Alright. Okay. Mind control. Ah, jeez, the range on this thing is so short. Fine, whatever. Death. Really? Wow. Jeez. How did I suddenly see a guy behind me when I... Alright, you know what, I'm not gonna ask. Okay. Now, this has bought us time. Okay. Oh, you guys are in for some unpleasant surprises. Alright. Alright, the Air Force will follow up next turn. Well! That's right. Fight amongst yourselves. They did not explode when she killed them. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What is that doing here? Those were explicitly created by the Syndicate, right? So how did it get here? Good, finally got rid of one. More and more. Hey there. How about you just back up? Give you something to do. Okay. We know what our target is. And we know we don't care about anything out here. Oh. That seems like a good way to say hello. Hmm. Alright. The Mummy Matriarch. Can't see her stats, but that's okay. Wow. 480, 450 hit points. That's a lot of hit points. Alright, we have begun. Turns out this thing's pretty safe, honestly. The mace, I mean. Well, I'm not sure how much she's got on her now, but she's got to be feeling pretty stunned. I could probably just go in with regular weapons now. Oh, suddenly she looks like a regular person. Huh. Alright, we've accomplished the goal we came here for. Now let's clean this place out. I think we're gonna give them more blaster bombs. Yep. Join that side. Seems good. We've got an unending parade of these coming. And finally, we have the Air Force. I think they're going to reinforce this point. Okay. Next turn, we're just going to rain hell on everything. Let's clear this place. I do not want to. I have heard of what that is, and I have zero interest in looking at it. No, thank you. I don't really need to know more about the weird, degenerate stuff that rich people get up to. I don't know. Might be. Might be that it's melee damage. The mites aren't exploding either, though. That's technology. Somebody's in contact with these. Somebody's in contact with the zombies. Alright. For my next trick... Oh, weapon's already loaded. Good to go. I would say... anywhere over here is probably going to make some ouch. Yeah. 2 more. Next up. Oh no, my clone. I hope I don't get betrayer for that. Alright, let's see. You're ready to fire so many lasers? Y'all come a little bit closer. We are going to have to advance, though, at some point. We are still on a timer, after all. Tomb Raider was remastered, was it? Huh. I never really got into the Tomb Raiders. They're supposed to be pretty good, the old ones in particular. But yeah, during that era, I got really into RPGs. I discovered RPGs late in the SNES's life cycle, Over the PS1, I was all over the RPG genre. Well, let's see. What are we gonna do to you? Shurikens. These things are ridiculous. Completely ridiculous. Alright. No way, you survived that? Alright then. Snipe time. You're tough. I'll give you that. One of these guys gave a whole group of my agents hell at the beginning of the game. Alright, but what if I did this? That finished him up. Should have started with that, honestly. The armor shred would have been the way to go. Alright. Well. I need somebody to scout and give me coordinates to fire the next bomb. Oh well. I'll just drop it where the previous one went. Got at least 2 kills. I'll get my Air Force to move forward. Oh, I forgot to load it. Okay. I need coordinates. Whoops. Didn't do as much as I would have liked. Nothing is worse for a hobby than when it becomes cool. Yeah, I wouldn't have understood that 20 years ago, but nowadays, no, I totally understand what you're saying. Alright. Seems like we've largely wiped this out. I think next turn we're just going to advance. Alright. Games were hard, not made for mass consumption. Pac-Man was hard, and Pac-Man Fever was a thing. I think the problem is that the people who work for these companies just aren't gamers anymore. They chased all the nerds out of the industries. Okay, up in the air where it's safer. Alright, next target. There's two over there. Anybody got visual on them? Alright, that's one down. That one is, yeah, obstructed. But only mildly obstructed. Got some hits? Alright, you guys are in position. Where's the next ones? One over there? Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, bring your butt over here. Pick you up next turn. Alright, you're done. Hmm. My gosh. I think you've run out of ranged weapons. Scary. Alright, somebody's got to bring that one down. Alright, hold on. I've got this mace. There we go. I think that's the last one. It's directly below? I think it's directly beneath you. You know what? That was so much easier than the frickin' vampire castle. Look at this. There was one alien alloy. Now, what was that doing here? Well, we have a ghoul warrior, tomb guardian. Okay, I guess I don't need these. And of course, the mummy. Well... Okay. Oh, it also counts as a spelunker. That makes sense. Hybrid workshop facility. Hmm. Hmm. They keep sending out these mud rangers. They must be running out of aircraft with all the stuff I've shot down. Modern film students can't watch movies. I heard they couldn't read books anymore, but they can't watch movies either? Wow. Well, I guess the only thing that they can handle would be if we started Fortnite studies as a subject. Hmm. Alright, start interrogating the tomb guards. Having regrown even more human neural tissue, these former infectors are smart enough to develop some consciousness. They are not exactly human, but surprisingly close. Capable of basic communication, abstract thinking, social interaction. Their brains are almost human. The parasite is still there, but because of how primitive it is, the influence on thought process is negligible. Tomb Guardians command lesser zombies with biochemical signals, using them as drones, soldiers, and emergency food. Having very limited knowledge about the world, they eagerly collect all sorts of objects for examination. You know, I feel like Tomb Guardians should have a bunch of random garbage on them. Like sports memorabilia and cell phones and just other random items they picked up. Zombie consciousness, ancient zombies. Oh hey, I can do the MIB scientist now. Even more powerful than vampires! Mummies are the ultimate form of zombie. With extremely high energy levels and perfect efficiency, they utilize 100% of their mind and body potential. They shrug off damage, maintain a psi shield, and manifest raw energy in the form of violent explosions. With complete power over lesser zombies, they lead entire parasite armies to rule over small underground kingdoms. Looks like we may be drawing this chapter to a close. Hopefully, there won't be any more of those. A drop ship. That's the second drop ship they've sent to North of Magma. Cosmonauts in trouble. We did this one. Alright, fine. It's worth a bajillion points and it's easy. Unless they're under attack from something different. Okay, good news. The Force Master is space capable. I didn't think it was. Yep. It's them again. For a second, I heard the music and thought it might be the MIB, but nope. It's just a bunch of jerks with warp rifles, and we still haven't seen any further into what they're doing. So, we don't really know much about these guys. I'm convinced at this point that they're somehow connected to the Syndicate. I think they're the ones who sent me the Spartan upgrade. But yeah, we've made no progress in finding their Antarctic base. Do have nasty warp weapons, so... This thing is terrible. Ugh. You have to practically be inside the enemy before you can hit them with the mind control. Yeah, I think psi shields largely negate the threat of warp weapons. So long as I got my hybrids out front, I'm fine. Alright, let's see. Clunk. There we go. When you can start fires on the moon, you know that your weapon is ridiculous. You think there's 2 more steps to the zombies? It's not going down. Alright. Do I still have a guy with a blaster launcher handy? I do's. Oh, not able to right now. Alright, that's fine. You can do it next turn. That'll keep them busy for a second. Well, Should have just started with this. Ah, where'd it go? Ah, crap. We didn't account for the low gravity. It just flew off into space, I guess. Alright, guys, get over here. Alright. Hello? Ow. Well, first let's fix that. And then... Yep, there's still a guy in there. Hello, you. Thump, thump. Okay, that was more thump than I thought I'd need. That's okay, though. Plasma will resolve this. I doubt there's any cosmonauts left. Oh wait, no, there was one cosmonaut still alive. Well, how about that? What are you guys doing to piss these Black Sun people off, though? Why do you keep angering them? Oh well. Alright. We've made grav modules, and that means... we need Illyrium. Hold on a second. Takes Illyrium twice to make this. We are running dangerously low. Alright. I seriously doubt I'm gonna find myself using a star pistol, but you never know. It's always possible. Our discovery of sapient zombies, if Tomb Guardians can still be called so, has revolutionized our understanding of these creatures, their lifestyle, and their status as living beings. You'd think that zombie consciousness would have come free with Vampire and Vampire Queen. Oh well. With extra brain matter, Tomb Guardians are almost like humans. They talk, use tools, have abstract thoughts. However, they're not human. Their cells are smaller, and their alien biology affects their perception of the world. Nevertheless, we should think of them as sapient. Yet there's another significant aspect to the zombie stage. Hyperenergetic plasma synthesis. This is what's enabled them to develop so much. They do not have to rely solely on collecting blood plasma. They slowly produce it themselves. And according to their words, there are even more mentally advanced zombies out there. They're masters. These super intelligent zombies may have even better physiology. You don't say. I really should be collecting, this is a harvester, it's gonna land. I really should claim Illyrium. We are super short. Let's see. Martial arts training. Install a TNI. Combat pilot training. Great stuff. Oh, we got another Helix Scion. That is awesome. Okay, yeah. And some gun kata. I hope that we don't have a transformation that demands high sanity. Alright, if I wait, this will land and we can snatch it. It's here to harvest. There it goes. I don't need to bring you with me on this. Whoa, what's that? Somebody's wearing aqua plastic suit. That's not right. Okay. We have like less than 100 lyrium in stock, so picking up another 100 seems like a good idea. Alright, you know what, I may just blaster bomb everything. Alright. Alright, let's see. Good. Let's see. Just chew through the buildings. That's right. Drop that. Melt that. Heavy plasma, very dangerous. I'll just bring my own to bear. And another person is unrookied, just like that. Okay, where are we putting this? Good question. Right here. Yep. That's how you get rid of one of them. Alright. In we go. And we'll make very short work of this one. Yeah, alright, fine. Uh-oh. I heard that. Looks like it actually hurt Chekhov. Fix. Alright, who did that? Is that our culprit? Might be. Alright. Alright, he's exposed. Alright, there we go. No more surprise plasma grenades. Thanks. That one's yours. That one's yours. This one belongs to you. He'll just kind of hang out up there. Surprised nobody jumped in and took him out. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. I see. That means this is actually the spot. Hi. And these shock armors feel so much heavier than the flight armor. They're not actually all that much better, but they feel, the sprite feels like it's massively heavier. See if you can take him alive. Nope, you could not. But that's okay, we just wanted the Illyrium. That was just an Illyrium raid. Oh, I lost a power mace. Oh well, what could you do? Another one! I guess I'll clear those up tonight between streams. Let's look ahead at the future. So we've got a lot going on. So we figure out the star pistol, and it's pretty good, I guess, honestly. We're not going to use it, but it's not bad at all. Ancient Zombies is apparently taking a while to figure out. Yeah, so some ships, a hybrid cloning facility. I really don't know how to advance the hybrid plot line. I begin to suspect it's just unfinished. Oh, what's this? Siegfried von Hagen, a dark knight. Involved in crushing a peasant rebellion in the 1500s and very efficient at the job. Allegedly, he met an untimely end at the hands of a witch whose son he had slain. She cursed him with vampirism, and he stalks the woods to this day in a quest for blood. In reality, he is an anomalous tomb guardian who commands an undead horde and sees humans as little more than zombie material. Although he is a zombie, we expect him to be cunning, calculating, but also painfully direct. Why is he back now? Okay. And we learned that from the MIB scientist of all things. So... Hybrid Sky Patrol. That's interesting. Since when did the hybrid do that? An old cyberweb lair. No, this is a regular cyberweb guy. This isn't even a brain sucked. Huh. I didn't know those could still happen. If I bring down the... If the battleship spawns when I'm shooting stuff down and I bring it down, this will be the next thing we do. This is an opportunity to get a commander. Floaters are way more doable, so that's probably going to be our next mission tomorrow. We discovered an astounding fact. A small zombie apocalypse already happened on Earth at least once, thousands of years ago. It started in Africa, caused by the same type of parasite. That event resulted in creating zombie forms similar to the ones we know now, culminating in powerful mummies. They raised war against each other's, ultimately receded underground to hide from the world. But why did they need to hide from the world? These ancient mummies are still down there, with only a shadow of their old power. Now, why did their power decline? But still wise, intelligent. Now another generation of zombies has appeared on the surface, and the new zombies plan to conquer their old sisters' domains for knowledge and artifacts. Perhaps it'd be a good idea to talk to these ancient mummies, considering they don't seem hostile to humanity and we have a common enemy? Well, that was not a direction I was expecting it to go. So what, do you need me to talk to more of them? I need to capture more mummies. That's what I'm guessing. So aside from UFOs, anything else going on? Well, we did the big mummy thing. Or is this going to be a slow month? That is definitely a base attack. I'm going to ignore that. We're just looking at the future. Okay. Yep, looks like we're going to be playing UFO defense, and we're definitely going to go after this base over here. Okay. We did a big Teleth mission last month with the solar collector. We also have a lot going on with Dimension X that could come up. So, looks like we're just gonna... Yeah, looks like we're just going for a battleship. Try to capture a commander. Oh, this again. Wow, 1,500 again. This is like the third time they've tried to destroy this particular base. Alright, well, interesting. It's gonna be a slow month. We can build up our guys. The new agents need building up. Manufacture a whole bunch of stuff and prepare! No lunar bases, even though we sent the satellite. There's at least 2... maybe 3 factions. Yeah, I think there's 3 different factions on the moon we could be attacking. But okay, fine. A chill month for tomorrow. I say that, but that base is terrifying. And if we get a commander, I don't know what a alien commander is going to give me. I assume it's not going to let me just skip the moon entirely if I did. Right? No, it couldn't. Maybe. Anyway. I need to name these new agents. I need to keep training them. And as we unlock new powers for them to turn into... well, we shall see. The best use I ever came up with for cyborgs is sniper. but they can't fly. Well, I mean, I could just take their shock armor. I'll probably take their shock armor off and give them flight suits. Snipers being able to be up in the air and land on buildings is better. I just have all of this free shock armor and I don't know what to do with it. But I might just dump it and just switch them to flight suits. The hybrid have the really great War Master armor that gives them a tremendous shield. I like that a lot. I wish I could make that fly. Yeah. Anyway. We will stop here for today, I guess. So, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye.